Hi, my name is Mike. Welcome to my RC Construction Projects channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. And today's short video is to follow up my current project, which basically is to take the best of two worlds, my WPL B16 6x6 and my Huina 582 dump truck, and combine them to make one good dump truck. The problem with the WPL, it's very lightweight, and obviously it's not a dump truck. And the problem with the Huina is that it does not have a dynamic suspension system that will allow it to traverse rough terrain. You see, there's absolutely no movement there, whereas the WPL vehicles have a very dynamic suspension system that allow it to traverse rough terrain. And so I found that while working in the dirt, in the soil, I was having a difficult time with my Huina, and I finally decided to attempt an upgrade. Now, on coming from the factory, you can order the plastic. You can order the ready to run, which comes with all plastic down here, or you can order it with metal. I chose to get it like this and then order the metal upgrades. So on this chassis, which I plan to, which is the basis for my truck, I replaced all of the plastic with metal. And I did it because I'm going to a heavier vehicle that's going to be carrying a load. And I didn't want it to be too top heavy, which is still a challenge. I need to bring some more weight down, but I kind of figured that out. Even changed to a metal seesaw, which is the balancing of the rear suspension system. Went from plastic to metal, and right now I had the truck together and saw that that it worked, that everything wasn't theoretical. So now I'm going to practical. So I took this and I stripped it down, took everything apart, rebuilt it, just so I could run through everything and make sure it works good one more time. And I have, I'm going to road test this today in my basement, and I have one of the ESCs in here. I'll require two ESCs, one for the motor for driving and one for the bed when I put it on. So I just taped the battery and the ESC and wires up here so they won't get in the way of the road test. And before I get it on the ground, I need to make sure everything's working. So I got forward and backward. This box back here is the gear shift lever. So I have a 2-speed motor with 2 gears, high and low. And we can turn, we can change gears, and that's going to be enough for us to do the road test down here. I use this rough part of my basement, those hoses, and that gives me a good idea as to whether or not I'm in the right church and hopefully the right pew. And that had no problem going over. Now I'll change the gear on it. This is the lower gear. No problems there either. Okay, great. So looks like I have a good concept now for traversing rough terrain. And the next step is, once again, I'll break down what I have right there, put it all back together. I'll make sure everything is greased, and I'll use the thread lock and lock it in now. So this hopefully will be the final assembly. And on the next video, I plan to tackle the mounting of the bed, the dump body onto the truck, and how to marry the top of this with the bottom of this. And I've learned a few things. I haven't done it on the one I have. I'm using aluminum angle iron on it, and or angles 90-degree angle stock. And I think just going forward, if someone's going to go ahead of me on this, I think keeping as much as the top of this together as possible to marry makes the job a little bit easier. I think that's an individual decision. I use this stock here, and that's what I mount the dumping mechanism on. You guys, if someone has a better idea, go on and share with me. I look forward to getting more input. So I'm going to get this back on, get the dump back on, and the biggest challenge I have actually is getting my front cab on. I want to have a cab over where I can, lift the back and deal with the electronics and everything. And I haven't quite figured out how to do that, so I'll be working on it. And if you have ideas on that, that's fine. I'm open for all ideas. One of the challenges I have seen a number of these trucks upgraded with this type of suspension system, but I haven't seen the hydraulic upgrade. And almost like the metal seesaw, I was looking for some how-to videos and instructions on how to do this metal seesaw, and there's not much available. I did see a couple that had a finished product on there, so I tried to go by sight. And, I will put links to some of the things, but I didn't record how I put everything together because there are some people that seem to be doing a far better job on the pieces. There's a couple of really great sites that tell you how to upgrade to the metal standard here. The metal seesaw I've not seen. Like I said, I've only saw two sites that have that on there. So I'll recommend that if you're interested in doing this upgrade, that you do some searching for the WPL 6x6 models and accessories and proper assembly of the axles and everything else. I recommend you look those up, and whatever I do that's unique, I will show you. Again, I've not seen one upgraded to hydraulics yet. If there's someone that has one, please share it with us so we can see. Until the next time, I hope you enjoy. I hope to see you again. Take care.